me understand why these UK journalists are throwing a tantrum because they've been barred from attending her best life retreat to see Meghan. Yeah, so they say Meghan is irrelevant every single day, that she's boring, they don't care, they don't like her, Kate is better, this and that. But right now they are pissed because, the organizers, her best life retreat organizers, which by the way, shout out to them, they're doing a good job for screening these pathetic losers, these awful derangers, and making sure that they stay as far away from the Duchess of Sussex as possible, and I'm here for it. So the UK media has just been spiraling ever since they learned that Harry and Meghan are going to Australia. And then voila, there came the retreat that Meghan will be a part of, and shout out to the Scotties are going. I am so looking forward to that. I cannot wait. I'm excited because I know the videos, the pictures going to be chef's kiss. And of course the UK media cannot spin this because actual Scotties are going to be there, so they cannot spin anything, and of course they are not allowed anywhere near that. And again, the Rangers went on plotting to infiltrate the event by saying, they purchased tickets, they used their friends in Sydney and whatever. We know you could not purchase those tickets. But anyway, let me get into it. So this is so hilarious. So there's this UK journalist who wrote, I paid $2,699 to see Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, speak at her Sydney retreat. Then they found out I'm a journalist. I was ready for the gala dinners, yoga, sound healing, and cocktails until they realized what I do for work. Honey, you were not there for gala, for dinner, for yoga, or healing and whatever. We know why your ass was going there. And of course, it's to just turn something amazing, something positive into a negative. You wanted to go there so that you write negative articles about the event. You wanted to trash Meghan and the event and everything. That is why you wanted to go. It's not about the gala and the dinners and the yoga. And the audacity of her to even say, let me just get the part where she says, this is despite event organizers barring other guests from Meghan's Girls Weekend because of suspected links to media organizations. That is from the Daily Mail. By the way, the Daily Mail, being unhinged as always, is still writing about Zandy. Yeah, they are still rattled that Scotties, real supporters of Harry and Meghan, are going to be in attendance. People who love Meghan, who paid $3,000 to see Meghan, are going to be there. And of course, they have been... When is it going to clock for them that, they will never ever have access to Harry and Meghan? Like, that boat sailed a long time ago. You've treated them horribly, appallingly, and what? You think somehow you just are going to have your way and have access to them whenever you want, however you feel? I don't know. I love how they are screening everybody. Like, this is amazing. This is so awesome. Of course, there's a lot of people on the internet who actually feel like maybe this journalist is probably lying. Like, you paid to $2,000 or $3,000 to, that is $3,000, that is VIP, right? To see Meghan and for yoga, to just hear what she has to say. You think we're stupid? Actually, people are like, can she even afford that? Like, not to hate, but I want to hate on that because clearly it does not make sense one bit. It does not make sense. Like, they are literally admitting that they have been bored. They thought it's going to be easy. The audacity for you to go, to go stalk a woman you claim to hate so much, all the way from the UK to Australia, to stalk her. And that just shows you that they are so rattled because when Harry and Meghan are going to be in Australia, everybody, the media outlets, international outlets are going to be on Harry and Meghan. They're going to highlight what they're doing there. All eyes are going to be on them. And then no one is going to pay attention to the leftover royals, aka Mumbles and William. No one is going to pay attention to that. So, of course, they are, and there's nothing to report. There's nothing of substance that the leftover royals give this pathetic UK journalist. So they know where the money is, and that is Harry and Meghan. So that's why they are desperate and they are scrambling so hard to just be in Meghan's presence so that they can get an article, so that they can sell paper. Because as always, we figured a long time ago, Meghan is a billion-dollar industry. So, they thought if we go there and write and spin everything, yeah, we're going to get that ching-a-ching-a-ling. But it turns out they underestimated the organizers and the security because they're doing a phenomenal job. I am in awe and I am excited because we want these people as far away. We don't want that bad vibe, that bad energy. The actual people who just want to go there and learn a thing or two, enjoy themselves, and of course be in presence of our princess, the Duchess of Sussex. That is Meghan Sussex. So yeah, good job. Good job to all the organizers. So here's some of the comments of what people had to say in regards to that. So Maya says, until they realized what I do for work, we know why you were going, just to be a nuisance and report back nonsense. Good, they found you out. Bathong, good, well done to the screening team. No trash allowed. And then good sport. These Rotarats wanted to hijack her gig. They can always go for their retreats afterwards. And then odds, I'm sorry, but what was she expecting? It's a retreat, not a chance for you to go get a story out. Chen, good on the organizers. There she goes using a false story for clicks. I'm calling bullshit on this article. LOL, I'm glad Meghan team is watching out for these derangers. Me too. DJ, did they forget access has been denied? Glad they are being vigilant of who attends. Robin, isn't the price $3,000? Was she trying to get a discount based on her profession? Christina, and you got to wonder if she's telling the truth that she bought a ticket because they are such liars. They will write lies to feed themselves. But I hope she stand away at the effing property line. Montecito, they wrote a journalist will be standing outside the whole time wishing they had access to her and Meghan, just like they did in Nigeria and Colombia. Reminds me of the wise words of a modern philosopher Buster Rhymes. Why you hating from outside the club? You can't even get in. Val says Meghan really doesn't get enough credit for them finding Montecito as the place they would live in the US. The UK press inability to infiltrate their regular lives in the US. Look what insane steps they are taking to go stalk a couple who did not invite them. Gabriel, of course, the British media is running behind Prince Harry and Meghan Sussex. They want to make money. Wakshay Willie, Kitty Doolittle, King Charles, and the consort are not bringing in the money or any global interest. Law, guessing there will be no news to cover in the UK during that period. LOL. Little, why are these people acting like they are victims? Like, hello, they're not the target audience. Judy, seeing that this reporter was going under false pretense to discredit Duchess of Sussex event, then it's fair to say organizers shouldn't reimburse her ticket and instead report her to the police for misrepresentation under false pretense to cause harm and spread defamatory smears. Maxima is correct. Glad she is able to confirm for the world that the screening process is 8-1 and extraordinarily effective. Then Zandi, as I said before, the real reason for the latest tantrums is that they desperately want to be at the girls' retreat, but the journalists were weeded out. Why pay money to go see someone you claim is irrelevant and nobody is interested in? Good one. Diaspora, had she been successful, the fool would have gone, enjoyed herself, then write a negative report as per instructions. Why didn't she shadow Kate on her tree sniffing Johns? Sure, there's excitement in the woods. Delicious, love to see security come through the guests and suss out these scavengers. Cindy, these tabloids are so desperate to gain access to Harry and Meghan to write hateful articles they think they can pay to gain entrance. Harry and Meghan have a top-notch security team and they won't let anybody around them to cause harm. And then Pamela, they're desperate to see her, but they have been cut off a long time ago. All they get is scraps. That's why they want to spoil the fun everyone else is going to have. And then finally, Sage says the Daily Mail admitted that many women associated with various media tried to get a paid spot at the retreat. Oh my God. So guys, there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. Thank you so much. God bless you. I love you. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.